Hi everybody, welcome back to Critical Mass. Well, time for another one of our series of movies that are about to be rebooted or remade. And we're going to look at some classic movies.
Wait.
Somewhat classic.
I don't think this is one of them.
Then why did we review it?
I just liked the movie, so I put it up on our channel.
Nice. Nice. Okay, this is not part of our series of what's going to be rebooted or remade.
No, I just really liked the movie, so I uploaded it for them to watch.
So, how do I start this video off? Hi everybody, we're going to review Mystery Men. Little side note about the movie Mystery Men. Paul and I once were driving along, going, I think, back and forth to Elliott Lake. And
We were just doing your job there.
Or he was traveling with me, and he just comes out and he says, you know, it'd be kind of an interesting movie. And he says, what about a superhero movie, but the superheroes' powers aren't that great? And we started making a list of these really mundane superhero, powers, and then it couldn't have been more than a month.
It was a year and a half later.
That much?
Yeah.
See, I'm old. But the next thing we know, we see this movie comes out. And so somebody was listening in our car and came up with this movie. So in case you're wondering what the movie's about, it's basically superheroes
That are not so super.
that aren't so super.
They're aspiring superheroes.
They're superhero wannabes.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone would love to be a superhero, but they have skills like they can throw forks really well,
Or shovel.
or he's really good with a shovel.
I'm
He
the best
shovels
shoveler
well.
there is.
He shovels well.
Very well.
And unfortunately, there are. Okay, well, let's not get into that. What did you guys think of the movie the first time you saw it?
I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. Ben Stiller. He's pretty funny in everything he does. But his superpower is he gets mad.
But he was pretty unknown at the time, so you didn't know he was a funny guy.
But he was. Yeah, he stole the show. His whole thing is just he's getting really, really mad. And that's it. That's his whole power. He's angry. I laughed even when I rewatched it. I laughed.
What do you think?
I remember not liking it. I wanted to like it, and I came out of the theater and I'm thinking,
That's a terrible idea for a movie.
I just didn't think they executed it very well. I didn't think it was all that funny at the time. Very disappointed.
When I saw this in theaters, I went, that's a missed opportunity. I thought they...
You guys shock me right now.
Like,
you didn't like it.
When I rewatch it now and I'm looking at just for the stupidity of it, I'll laugh at things. But it's all the old kind of humor that's really, even back then, it's all fart jokes and, a skunk going like a dog up against somebody's leg. It's that kind of humor.
Well, listen,
and it...
This is why I thought it was such a bad movie back then. These are the people that starred in this movie, okay? You got Ben Stiller, William H. Macy, Janeane Garofalo, who was huge back then, Paul Rubens, which was Pee Wee Herman,
Yep.
Wes Studi, I don't know how, but he was the Sphinx, and he won an Oscar for the Cherokee Chief in Dances with Wolves, okay? And Hank Azaria, which is the voice actor for Apu.
And he's in a lot of Ben Stiller movies as well.
So you have all of these comic icons in a movie together about superhero spoofs, and they came out with this.
Mark's still laughing at it.
I laughed. Temperature rising.
Also, Captain Amazing? Is that his name?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Is that Ben Kareem?
Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear.
Yeah.
He's also a pretty big actor. So like the movie, the bad guy,
What?
Frankenstein.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know his name.
You didn't get the Frankenstein's name?
I know
In your
him, but
research?
I don't remember his name.
He's, it's at the tip of my. I'll try and think of it before
That's a
the
good
end of
thing
the
you brought it
video.
up.
But I mean, he's another big actor. Like there were a lot of big actors in this movie, and to me, when I saw this in theater, it just fell flat. Like after the first initial scene where the guys are going in and he does his, "I'm Captain Furious," and then it's the same thing over and over.
Well, the standoff
and
with the
over.
cop, and you're picking on me on the wrong day today.
But that's the opening scene.
Well, no, that's a little further into the movie.
No, they stop. Captain Amazing comes in and saves the old age home, and then they have to run him with the cops on the way
Yeah,
out.
okay, well, yeah, it's close
So
to
it's
that,
all
I guess.
after the first 10 minutes. The jokes just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. Oh, we're gonna go do it. No, we're not gonna do it. Yes, we're gonna go do it. No, we're not gonna go do it. I'm going.
See, to me,
the funniest part in the whole movie to me was when they were interviewing people at the pool to be superheroes, and we had all the weird guys. Like, I'm the ballerina man who, when he comes out, he's in the cape and he's looking all tough and scary, and they're all going, "Oh, look at this guy," and he goes, "I'm ballerina man," and they went, "Oh," like this. Like, talk about homophobic movies and things like that. Like, there's no political correctness in this movie.
what does that have to do with anything?
Because they were, "Hey, look at this big tough guy." "Oh no, he's
What does that have to
ballerina
do
man."
with?
I'm just saying.
What does that have to do with homosexuality?
I'm talking about the humor that they were using, the grotesque humor, the stereotype humor, all that stuff is very prevalent.
Because there's no male ballet dancers.
They don't make this guy come out in a black cape with a mask and looking like a scary dude for no reason. Like, he didn't show up as a ballet dancer. He didn't show up as a normal person. He showed up trying to look like a scary villain.
And that's Don. You can reach him at P.O. Box.
I'm saying, I think that humor in that was it. I didn't like the humor. I didn't like the grotesque humor. I didn't like the fart jokes all the time. As far as Pee Wee Herman's character, like I didn't want to watch him every time he was on the screen. It's just ugh.
To me, it was a lot of funny concepts that it was like the Charlie's Angels. Like Kristen Stewart liked her character. I thought she was doing a good job acting, and I knew what she was saying was funny, but I wasn't laughing because everything just fell flat. Every joke missed. And in this movie, I knew it was funny, but they weren't making me laugh.
This is one of so this is one of those movies that you're not going to go out to watch it and
have a good time
and have a great time watching it. No, it's one of those movies that you can put on a Sunday when there's nothing else on TV and be entertained.
Well, you could put it on a Sunday. I'll agree with you there.
See,
You could even put it on a Tuesday.
See, when you guys said, "Hey, Don, we're going to review Mystery Men," I said, "Oh, all right. I remember that movie somewhat. I haven't seen it in so long. But hey, Ben Stiller, Pee Wee Herman, Janeane, okay, let's go watch it." And I started watching and I'm going, why are we watching this again? Because I did not enjoy rewatching it.
It looked like they were phoning it in. And I was wondering about this. Like, why does everything seem like they're not really interested in the movie? And apparently, Ben Stiller and Greg Kinnear got in this huge argument, and Ben Stiller wanted to take off. He wanted nothing to do with the film anymore. And Hank Azaria said that the crew argued constantly about the comedic tone of the film.
I think they should have argued. They should have argued more because there was no comedic tone in that movie.
Like,
All right, well, I mean, I think it's a yay, and you guys say it's a nay.
Well, Mark did love movie 43.
And
Which was voted one of the worst movies of the year.
If you haven't seen it, go see it.
now, usually a movie like this comes out like now. Like once all the Marvel superhero movies are finished, the parodies come out. And that's what tells you that the superhero genre is finished. But this came out before even Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah, it did.
So this movie was way before its time.
It was a trendsetter. That's what you're saying.
And in the first 10 minutes, I said, you know what? The Boys is doing the job that this movie should have done now.
And so well.
Except a lot more hardcore, obviously.
It's hardcore, but it is spoofing the superhero genre.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. It's doing something different other than you're a good guy, you're a bad guy.
But the boys, they actually have powers. Mystery Men, not so much.
They have powers, but look, they have corporate sponsors. They create the bad guys to fight against.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're Megamind. But speaking of like Greg Kinnear's character, Captain Amazing, he was actually kind of dumb. He actually gets himself killed in the movie.
Flip the switch.
Flip the switch,
Again?
damn it! Flip the switch.
How many flips are there? Seven.
Like, there were lots of funny instances that didn't make you laugh.
Yeah.
And I think that was the problem.
I was watching that scene, and that scene did not make me laugh, but it should have. It made me go, well, why don't you just say, okay, I flipped the first switch, I flipped the second switch, now what you would like me to do. Instead, they were just saying, I don't think he understands, and blah, blah.
That's the comedic part.
But it wasn't funny.
That's like the who's on second.
Yeah, it was so, it wasn't really them bantering with each other. It was them just reading a line. More, I didn't laugh at that scene, and it should have made me laugh.
So listen, you can either take the word of people with no sense of humor, or you can listen to me. That's
Mark at
P.O.
MA. If you actually go out and watch this movie and are really regretting it, it's not the worst movie you're ever going to watch, but
it felt long.
Would I recommend it? No. And I was in the mood to watch movies last night. I watched 4. The 2 that you guys recommended, and I watched 2 more because I haven't seen movies in 2 weeks because I've been driving. And so that was my most disappointing movie out of all the 4 I watched last night.
Yeah. Like, I felt bad for my wife who was watching this with me. And she said, oh, you have to watch a movie for your channel? Okay, I'll watch it with you. And I felt so bad because she was not enjoying it at all.
Yeah.
I like when you're speaking for your wife, you have an accent.
She did not have to like it, the movie. At all.
Just so you know, it's not me talking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because his Italian accent for his Bulgarian wife, I know. So, would we recommend it? Mark says yes. Paul and I say no. Take that with as much salt and grains as you can. Because we just like what we like. But why not? If you want to see us review some of these movies, you can go ahead and list some down in the comments that you'd like us to review. We're always looking for movies to watch that we might not have thought of. Try and make it better than this one. And maybe don't listen to Mark.
What? The movie wasn't that bad. Like it just
wasn't that.
It was
good.
entertaining. It was entertaining. Come on.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
All right. Next time Mark recommends a movie, that'll be the sound you hear. Why not check out some more of our other content down below? And remember, this movie is not being rebooted, although I think it might be a good idea if they did.
Hey!
He's not going to jump in. I'm trying to link it somehow to that. It was supposed to be about that, but you saw the intro.